What is up, everyone? Back again. More stuff, as always. Same intro, more stuff. Here I am. Here we go. First, I'm going to start with some stuff that isn't game related. A couple things, actually. Just two things, but I picked up today a 7-inch record, which is You Blew It, Pioneer of Nothing. You Blew It's like a rock band, indie, I don't fucking know, just a band that plays instruments from Florida, and I really started listening to their album from last year, Keep Doing What You're Doing, a lot lately. So I know this just came out, and I was at a local store and just picked it up, and I probably would have got more, but like I said before, records are too expensive these days. And this 7-inch was fucking $7, and that was actually cheaper than you could get it online. It's kind of crazy to me, because I feel like 7 inches should be like a couple bucks, $4 at most. But I guess I gotta deal with the way things are now. But happy to get this. I already listened to it. It's only 3 songs, and it's really good. So I'm really looking forward to getting their second full length. The one I was saying I was listening to, Keep Doing What You're Doing, and I'll try and get that soon. I just got to save up a little money. So next up is actually some anime I bought from Disc Replay. I traded in some stuff I got garage sailing this weekend that I didn't need, and I picked up Steins Gate, the complete series on Blu-ray, and this was pretty cheap. It was only $17, which is a lot cheaper than the new copy on Amazon. And I picked this up because I heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard some people talking about it, and I don't watch a ton of anime, but I'd like to spend some more time getting into some series. And I heard this is really good, and I had the credits, so I bought it. And I've watched like the first 3 episodes, and it's really cool so far. And I know it gets pretty wild later on, but yeah, very happy I picked this up, and I love getting complete series for like cheap like that. I really like it, because some anime is like ridiculously expensive, so I try to stray away from that and probably just watch it online or something. So anyways, on to the games. I do have games, lots of games. First up, I actually got a package from a fellow YouTuber, Lost Gamer 8519, I believe, is the numbers in it. But Lost Gamer, put a link, because I'm, so you guys check him out. I'm sure you know him, because he's got a lot more viewers than I do. But awesome guy. And he posted in our Jib Squad chat that he had an extra copy of this game, and he wanted, to share, the experience with us. And I've been wanting a copy of this, and because it's, you'll know what it is when you see it, but for the longest time it was a cheap game. I just never picked it up. I never found a clean copy locally, and then because of that fucking E3 announcement, it just shoots up in price, and it's just ridiculous. But Lost Gamer, the awesome guy he was, extended this my way, and he sent it to me, and that's awesome of him. I really appreciate it, man. Like, you definitely didn't need to do that. And I told him, I was like, dude, you could sell this on eBay and get some money. And he's like, I flip Marios, not Shenmue. So I thought that was pretty funny, because that's what I try to do too. But anyways, the game is Shenmue 2. I already spoiled it. I just said, just said that. But awesome. Happy to finally get this. I need to start playing the first one so I can get to this one before whenever 3 comes out. But I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Very awesome of you, and goes to show there's still really cool people out there on YouTube. So people who want to share the love and not be greedy bastards. Anyways, thanks again, man. Like I said, I owe you one, so hopefully I'll find something fantastic for you in the near future. So here's what I've purchased. I actually have this split up into categories this time, not all willy-nilly like usual. So first up is thrift store finds. I found this at Goodwill. It's the Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, just the soundtrack. I think this was $1 or $2 or something. But I don't have the limited edition, the first pressing of this with the outer box. I have the regular game in the case, but yeah, I'm happy to get this. I guess I'll have to find a cardboard box for it, but I doubt it. But happy to get the soundtrack nonetheless. And then also at another Salvation Army, there was a stack of loose discs like on a counter. I was skimming through them and I actually found some stuff, and really happy to get this. For $1 a piece, I got Spyro the Dragon, disc only for PS1. I actually didn't have this one. I just got those other Spyro games a couple weeks ago, and he had the case for Spyro 1, but he didn't have the game, and I should have asked if I could have taken the case, but I didn't even think about it. But now I have Spyro 1, just need to get a case for it. And then this one I'm really happy to get. I do wish it was complete, but nonetheless I've been wanting this one for a while, and that is Chocobo Racing on the PS1. And yeah, you can't beat that for $1. Hopefully I can find a case pretty cheap. And then this one wasn't complete. Digimon World. I had the game and in the original case. I just didn't have the manual, and the manual was sitting on the counter behind these discs. And I actually got the manual for free because he didn't even ring it up. So now I have a complete copy of Digimon World, which is awesome. Sometimes things just work out like that, where you just get the manual randomly and for free. You can't beat that, especially for that game. So happy to get that. Next up, I'm going to do Disc Replay purchases. I get so much stuff at Disc Replay, I'm just going to make it its own category. Along with that Steins Gate, the same day I picked up R-Type Command on the PSP. It's like a strategy tactical game in the R-Type universe. This was only a few bucks, so I had to pick that up. Happy to get that. And then this game I wanted for a while. I just think the cover art's really cool, and I don't really know what it's about, but it was only a couple bucks, and I just thought the cover art looked really sweet, and I saw it a long time ago on that game, and it's always interested me. And that's Ghost Hunter on the PS2. No idea if it's any good, but it looks cool, and I like the frickin' lettering in the name. So typeface, I don't know why I can't think right now. The way the word is written out, fucking whatever, I sound like an idiot. But Ghost Hunter on the PS2. If any of you have played that, let me know. I don't know, it could be utter garbage for all I know. And then another day I picked up, I'm gonna butcher this, Dai Senraiku. It's like a military strategy simulation something, I don't know. It's just one of those weird looking titles, and it was like $2, so I grabbed it. I think it's on PS2 as well. So, and then this one was a pretty big one for me to get. It was $30, which is a lot for me for a game, but this is one of my highest wants for the Genesis, and $30 is a fantastic price for this. And that's Streets of Rage 3. It is complete, and it's even got some inserts, gargoyles, and like the 6-button pad and activator garbage stuff. So yeah, $30 for that, man. I couldn't pass it up. And they have a tendency like higher price titles, sometimes they don't differentiate between card only and complete, and I think the card only still might go for a little more than $30. So very happy to get this in such nice shape, so couldn't beat that. Next up is actually going to be other retail purchases. The first one is from GameStop. I don't know if I think I paid for this with credit a while ago, and I should have shown it in my last pickup video, but I forgot. And that's Deception 4, The Nightmare Princess for PlayStation 4. This is kind of on a whim because I wanted to play it. I have it on PS3 already. Honestly, I didn't need to buy it on PS4 because I was just playing through the PS3 story, and there's like not even any trophies for the PS3 story on here. So I really didn't need to buy this, but I know I'd pick it up eventually. Yeah, I paid full price for this, and I could have got it cheaper later, but nonetheless, I played a bit of it. I got pretty far into the original story and only played a couple missions of the Nightmare Princess stuff. But this game's really fun. I actually haven't played a Deception game since the original Deception when I was a kid, and I didn't even know they made more games after that. And then I found out that, you know, like Deception 2 and 3 and Trapped and all that stuff. So happy to get this, very fun. And then from Best Buy, I pre-ordered this with credit, Lost Dimension on the Vita. This is the game I've been playing lately, and I think it's really cool. It has its technical issues. I know people have had the game crash on them, which it's happened to me I think once. And then there was this weird glitch in like after one of the missions where I would go to like the equipment screen and back out, and then the screen would be black, but you could still control stuff because there was still sound. So I memorized how to save the game when the screen was black, and I did that, and then the screen popped back up. So it's got its technical issues. There's also load times during the battles, which are kind of weird, but honestly, I don't even really notice it now. It's not really like super long. So, but a really cool game. The trader system is really interesting in this. The only thing that kind of sucks is that like the dialogue isn't that interesting and it's very long-winded. So sometimes it gets a little boring reading all the stuff. But the combat in this is very cool, and like I said, the whole trader system is very awesome. You might have to look that up to kind of get what I'm saying, but basically every level you go up in this tower because that's what you're doing. Going up a tower to fight the end boss. You have to weed out a traitor in your party, and it gives you all these tools to find out who the traitor is. And after every tower or every level on the tower, one of your party members is killed, and you just got to go on without him. And you get like his abilities and materia, which you can equip to other characters, so you still can have the abilities that they brought because every character has their own unique abilities. But very cool game. Very, I feel like it's one of those games that not too many people are paying attention to right now, but definitely would say pick it up. It's a lot of fun. So also from Best Buy, they had a sale, buy one get one half off on 3DS games like Nintendo published. And the way it worked with Gamer Club Unlocked is it was like discounting 20% off the original price, so it ended up being way cheaper than it should have been. So for like 40 something bucks, I think it was 41 bucks because I had a $5 reward certificate, I picked up Codename Steam and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Very happy to get these. I'll hold them side by side. I had Luigi's Mansion before, but I traded in like a year ago when Target had like a ridiculous trade-in value because they were doing triple trade-in credit on stuff. And then Codename Steam, I know it doesn't go for much more on Amazon right now, but honestly every other game that was in the sale I already had, so I picked it up. Yeah, it looks very weird, but very happy to get these two, and yeah, I can't complain about that. So last up, what I'm going to do is garage sale finds. Trying to make this video not 20 minutes like all my other videos, so I'll try and achieve that. But at a garage sale for $1.50 a piece, I picked up Lost World for PS1 and Alien Trilogy for PS1. $1.50 a piece, I couldn't pass them up. And then at a different sale for $1 a piece, I picked up Destroy All Humans, which is a double, so if anybody needs that, just hit me up. Dark Watch on the Xbox. Don't know anything about this, but looked interesting. So, also Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. I've never like played any of the new Prince of Persia games, but I hear that they're cool. So, I think I have this on. I do have this on GameCube, but 480p on Xbox, and I don't have to spend $200 on fucking component cables. So, for the GameCube. So, yeah, happy to get that. And this one was really cool. I already had this, but I didn't have the like slip cover over it, and that is the Game Boy Player disc for the GameCube. Yeah, I just had this part, and the one I found had the slip cover, so that was really cool. For $1, you can't beat that. So I'm definitely going to sell my extra disc and kind of recoup some of my garage sale money because I'm starting to run low. But very happy to find that. Next up is a Wii game. I actually got another game with this. I got both games for $5, but I sold it to Disc Replay, which is part of how I got Steins Gate and that other stuff. But that was Skyward Sword. And this one I actually didn't have because I traded away my copy a while ago. Which I should probably stop trading stuff away that I had that's mine. But Super Smash Brothers Brawl. And happy to get this again. Not my favorite Super Smash Brothers, but definitely one I want in the collection. Another sale for $1 a piece. They had Guitar Hero crap and a PS2, and they actually had these two games, so I snagged these for $1 a piece, like I said. Katamari Damacy, and We Love Katamari, and I actually didn't have either of these, so I'm really happy to get these. Katamari is always a really weird game. I never played the PS2 ones, but, you know, you just roll around and pick shit up, so it's pretty weird. And then this last stuff is actually from the flea market, and the flea market's been pretty good to me this year, especially since I got those Genesis games. So, another guy who buys stuff at the flea market, he was waiting with me for this guy that we know usually has games, and he pulls out this big tub of Nintendo 64 stuff, and we decided to just split all the good stuff, which is really cool because some people just want to buy everything out from under you, and they just are looking out, you know, for themselves. They don't give a shit about you. But we just like picked one. He picked one, I picked one. It was only like 10, 11 games that we deemed to be like, you know, the pricier ones. Not pricier, but like over $10, which I actually missed on a Space Station Silicon Valley, which I guess is like $20. But I don't know much about the 64, and I don't really have much love for it. So my collection is like really small, and I'm just only aiming towards the stuff, like, mostly like the Mario stuff I want, and then some of the random games that I think are cool. So, anyways, we did our little draft thing, and this is what I came out with for $4 a piece, so $20 because I got 5 games. I got Bomberman Hero, Mario Tennis, a very yellow, well, not very yellow, but kind of yellowed copy of Grey Kart Ocarina of Time. I didn't have any of these, by the way. Yeah, I didn't have this. I just could never find it, but happy to get it now. Mario Party 1. And then this one I've actually gotten like twice in the past year, but I got rid of it both times because I could play it on my Wii. And like I said, I don't really collect for the 64, but I think this time I'm going to keep it because this is a really nice copy. And that's Super Smash Brothers. So $20, you can't beat those beat that for those 5 64 games, especially with the way 64 is rising in popularity lately. Anyways, that's all I've got lately. Thanks again for watching. Thank you again so much, Lost Gamer. You're, fucking awesome, man. I don't know what to say. It's just so cool of you to, send that my way. And I'll definitely be looking out for you. So, anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.